chit-chatting and conversations going on. CJ telling James Harden what he got for Christmas as the Houston Rockets face off against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. Welcome, one person, one price, one great experience. No surprises for the Blazers. Dame, Rockets for Houston. Harden, Nwaba, House Jr., Tucker, and Wood. Vocal about wanting to trade. It seems like the bridges are burnt.
Going to him as much as possible, and as Houston has said earlier on in this season, keep him. But in the meantime, you guard him like the MVP.
8 to shoot. Harden, Jones Jr. defends. Harden gets into the paint, left hand off the window.
Is this one right here, Christian Wood, because with his agility and skill set, out of the floor is where Nurk has to establish this advantage down low by the basket. Wood first. Christian told the ref, watch it, watch his shoulders. Takes his time.
And Nurkic tries to save it. CJ able to get the loose ball. Finds Dame. Early look for three. And you're taking. Dame wants another three. Give him another serving.
Even with Christian Wood out there.
Harden kicks ahead. House Jr. into the paint. That's good. CJ working the two-man game with Nurk. Nurk gets it slapped away, recoups it, and puts.
Good to see Dame being able to unload early.
We have to make sure we don't get stuck in cross-match situations. They'll take the cross-match in this situation. Nurk.
Harden three, sprints it down the floor, and it forced Harden to have to pick him up in transition, like size. So it ends with Nurk, who is clearly aggressive in this one, adding.
We have some work to do. Don't give up on us now, fans.
And there goes the hands from Covington after the double team from Harden. The Blazers are now basically zoning up. It is, but also there does need to be that sense of urgency. And that's something, as we were watching last game, he's seeing at least 4 eyes each time he crosses. Harden is basically playing against.
Substitution of the game. Brown comes in for Nwaba. Dame backdoor cut. You called it, Lamar. On point for the Blazers, but the offense, the connection between the two buddies.
Yeah, you try to start because you don't want to trail too much if he comes off a handoff, because he can pop the three. Oh, my. Comes off the handoff, and he can read it in. Derrick Jones Jr.
CJ splits a pair. Harden kicks it to the corner. Brown rolls in the three.
Second team foul.
And when Harden gets downhill, he's shooting with confidence. I just feel like it's only going to get better. Dame lost the footing.
Talented, but the Rockets, they're going to play hard. They're going to lay in, so Brown with 5 early points off the bench. Rodney Hood from the corner. All right, Rodney Hood.
Basket for Rodney.
The three from the corner, but House Jr. went from shot to pass. Nurkic wasn't looking. Harden races it down. Brown, another corner three. So Dame. Corner look for CJ. Ring it up. 8 gives it to House Jr. Tucker thought about it. Tries to go by Cantor. Dame trying to draw the charge
against Gobert.
Harden.
Defender flyby. And Harden's so shifty. He gets
Rodney Hood. Dame going against the Rockets defense. Kicks it outside. Melo. Rhythm bounce. Count the three. The Blazers working it in transition.
The pass from Dame.
Dame tries to go up with the left. Cantor with the offensive rebound.
Settle into what they want to do. As you see, Ennis grabbing the rebound, because Blazers showing a bit of a zone look. One pass.
But here's what you're talking about.
Yeah, when Dame vacated the space, nobody stepped up.
As he bounces it. 5 to shoot for Houston. Harden shifts gears, goes into the body of Cantor. 3-pointers and 600 free throws. Only 2 players have ever done that once. Gilbert Arenas. It's action of this regular season for him. That hamstring was on the mend. Rockets, Nwaba. Nwaba just getting to his right. Melo working against Tate once again. Tries to get to the baseline. Deflected by no block. Wood defends.
There goes the help in Nwaba.
Cantor, nice. Pretty move down low. A lot of journeymen on the floor.
Good hands from Anthony.
Deflected by.
Got that left hand in there.
You like Anthony Simons in any jump ball situation. Wood. Jones Jr. defends. Wood puts it on the deck. Gets it to. Nwaba, open look. Well shorts. Thomas gets the offensive rebound, flips it down low.
Nearest threat. And Houston able to chase this rebound down and get the...
It's what every team has to deal with right now, but they understand the difference not having that preparation to go along with one free throw. Cantor trying to work on the block against Wood.
Stops.
Cantor, 6 points, 4 boards. Tate, a lot of confidence.
And it's not knowing what Tate is really capable of doing. Not knowing exactly how to go defend him. Ooh. It's a big shot.
Over to Harden. Covington switches with Jones Jr. Harden gets into the paint, tries to lob for Wood, who's
First, 13
and he's able to just would clearly double team and rush, blitz James Harden. Anthony for three. The primary defender. And he'll pick you apart at that point. Good to see Anthony.
their own, shooting 60%. Another errant pass, Nwaba for the slam, so there's
Harden. There goes the active hands from Nwaba.
Dame working with the Nurkic screen, pumps a three, rolls it up the heat a little bit. Harden defended by Covington. Two former teammates. And
James Harden doesn't even need to use a screen to get his three.
First three of the game for James Harden, gives him 10 on the night. Dame tries to turn the corner, gets the foul off the
roll. Defense is set up if he goes left. He turns it down to the
points. Dame, after the game against Utah, said he needed to be much more aggressive. Wood with 7 to shoot, wants to take Nurk outside. Tries to get into the body, flips up a tough shot. 13 to shoot for the Blazers. CJ. Ooh, step back against Tucker. Harden comes back down. Tucker in the corner. Get it all the way to the edges. Like that Christmas card from mom.
Without getting it on the desk.
Exactly.
5 sees 2, kicks it out. That's that 2-on-1 on the weak side.
2:24 left. Dame trying to go into Wood. Wood with the defense.
Yeah, the space Dame created by hitting the body and then fading away, so that defender can't get a good gauge of where to go to block the shot.
CJ pulls in.
Was that handoff? Nurk serves as a screen.
Blazers down 10, trying to get to single digits. Oh, Damian! $1:47 left in the first half. Dame trying to lock up Harden. Oh, it was stripes.
Be the aggressor defensively, swipe in, and force Harden able to get the advantage.
Blazers down in transition. They have a numbers advantage. Dame, he's hunting, folks.
There's no way there could be confusion. And a quick handoff, slice across the court from C League last year. So they were able to have him shoot poorly and keep him off the free throw line. Last season turnovers, they only averaged 12.9 turnovers. That was good for the third fewest in the league.
With House. CJ tries to get into the body, fadeaway jumper. Bounces long. Nwaba there for the offensive rebound, tries to muscle it in, bothered by Hood. Tate though, that for the second half here at Moda Center. And Lamar coming into this game, star guards. James Harden 17 points, but Damian Lillard once again held.
And 34 points for those two.
And from the field, Wood, he can shoot the three. 4-6-10, puts it on the floor, and strong finish.
They can isolate him. If Nurk gets up too close, he's quick. And the reason...
PJ Tucker in the corner, back to Harden. Harden.
When he drives, and he sees you doing it. He anticipates your read.
In transition, Covington cashes in the first, down 9. Oh, Jones Jr. with the steal in the backcourt. Assault the back pocket of James Harden for the steal and the flush to bring
the shooter. Oh, that would have been a dunk.
Dame's bounce pass off the foot of a Rockets.
That's not ruled a kick ball by the Rockets because it wasn't an intentional attempt.
You see that start to develop even further this season.
Well, look at how Nurk started this game. That's CJ. Few games, and that goes back to that conditioning. As he said, he's still getting into that game shape. Yeah, stepping on the floor with him.
Wood with 19. Sitting underneath the rim. Here comes CJ. Oh, CJ take the lead by 1. It's all Portland. CJ 22 points, 5 of 9 from outside, 3 threes. Harden, you get tied up.
And you stick that arm out while you're fighting over the screen to keep contact with that. But when you go back and look at it, and you look at the play,
more looks against the defense that didn't have time to set. And after these missed shots, is CJ operating against Wood.
CJ mixing them up.
Between challenges, but I think if we can stay healthy, avoid testing positive, we'll be in a good situation to succeed.
Just off. Rockets try to kick it ahead. Nwaba. Points between the two of them. CJ working against Tucker. Gets to the right. A lot of Lamar.
He did. And PJ Tucker swiped down at 0.7 attempts a game. He plays his role. Spot up, shoot the shot, then defend. And for me, that zipper cut up the lane that leads to a bit of a fade out to the left side.
Thomas back down, so the Rockets have had their branches up all night as well. Wood, deflection. A lot of back and forth action here. Neither team able to get a bucket last few possessions, but Wood.
That will lead to hopefully continued good.
Another steal and deflection. CJ in the open court knifes through the defense of the Rockets. Too hard.
Getting that head down, getting aggressive, trying to get to the rim, and Ennis not giving up on the.
Trying to defend the hottest hand on the floor. CJ spinning, puts it up, and the shot put his collar. Thomas defended by Hood. Thomas flips it to Nwaba. Undrafted rookie out of Truman State. Mello bounces into the jumper, counted. Blazers have their hands on every basketball, kicking it ahead. Mello to Covington. Covington with the in the second half. They have their largest lead of the game. Some strawberry jam. Perfect little night snack as Wood finishes up.
CJ threw before he went to the basket. We saw him defend well against a similar move from Dame and a
Tate. Hood in transition. Avoids Harden. Flips it to Cantor. Cantor can't hang. Tries to get into his body. Tate swings it over. Brown has to hurry up. Mid-range. CJ, beautiful find over to the corner. Kicks it over to Mello. Cantor there for another offensive board. Checks out with 10 points, 9 rebounds. Dame and Nurkic back on the floor. Covington defends Harden. Harden gets his. Harden, 27 points, 3 of 9 from outside. CJ wants to answer back. Anything. CJ, 32 points in the midst of a career night. Harden tries to get into the paint. Get their first win. Dame, step back jumper, no good. Tries to get the offensive rebound. Able to create. Damian Lillard doing the little things to keep the Blazers in this.
Ball was short, loose ball. Makes contact with Dame.
5 to shoot. CJ sees 2 defenders. Damian Lillard.
To the basket. Relocating to the basket for the 2-shot foul. Oh, good.
Oh, CJ, great feed from Nurkic.
The split, he just accelerates, doesn't set the screen, he goes.
For the Rockets to get a shot off here. Harden tries to get to the lane and he is fluke. Harden up to 31. Dame finds Nurkic. Nurkic back to Covington. Covington!
I just love the fact we're seeing him get off to a good start early this season. Oh, James.
No matter who's on the floor or when these teams play. Nurkic finding Jones Jr. CJ, that's a career.
Back. Nurk throws it to the open area. James Harden is just watching. Derek
up 6. Harden trying to toy with it. Gets to the lane. Tate, couple of pump fakes.
2, and then off this split cut. They go to the split again. Back screen from Rocco. Dame is freed up.
Thought about the step back. Tate wants to drive. Flips it to Wood. Wood. Harden flips it to Wood. Wood gets bothered down low.
Yeah, this is, you got some elite guards out there, and Christian Wood looking like
27 points for Wood on the evening. Tied at 111. Dame turns the corner, loses Wood.
And here's the action. So Dame uses that off arm, sends Wood flying.
Jones Jr. defends Harden. Blazers bench on their feet. Harden tries to get into the body and
James Harden with the answer. Good defense from Derek Jones initially to cut off.
Blazers still with plenty of time. Dame, deep 3. No good. Nurkic fighting for it. Gets hit on the head.
attacking the glass and his effort.
Both free throws no good for you. Potential for 2 for 1 for Houston. Harden doesn't waste any time.
And that's out on James Harden.
Yep. Gets into the paint. Baseline jumper for Dame, and it is off, and we have overtime at...
You give it to your franchise leader, the man who was the 3rd leading scorer in the league last.
Blazers will get the first credit. 10 to shoot for the Blazers. Nurkic down low against Tucker. Tries to go into the body, gets harassed, and hey, Harden looking for some separation. Finds Tucker in the corner. Tucker not.
The PJ Tucker's attempts were from 3, and 80% of those 70%
was fence. 6 to shoot. Harden thought about the step back. Harden into the lane for the 3-time scoring champ. CJ blows by Harden. The pull-up dialed in. Dame thinking about his choices. Nurkic sets the screen. Dame up top to Jones Jr.
Able to get behind the defense along that baseline. The Rockets are worried about Nurk.
Advantage. 2:08 left in overtime. CJ tries to get the blow-by, step back, baseline jumper. You know what.
Dame couldn't have been better. He gave CJ real estate to work with.
Harden tries to go up top to Wood. Wood with the catch and finish. And on 38 tonight. Step back 3 for Harden. Oh, James. Dame with Harden defending. Dame gets into the paint. Goes up with the right. Sneaks it in. Harden. Covington trying not to give up the 3. Harden step back 3 by 1. Dame into the paint. Finds CJ. CJ for 3. Oh, painted CJ with his 9th 3 of the night.
Not mine saying, Sub-Zero, you make the play.
Junior up top. Harden tries to kick it. Deflected by Covington. And time will run out.
Regulation and now in overtime gets the drive. And it's basically just, wow, what a stop right there. James Harden.
He's been camping out with a fire. Covington right there to split the difference. Blazers with 10 steals in this game, but more